We are now getting some of our first witness accounts of what happened this afternoon. We are joined now by Julia, who is on the phone. Julia, thank you first for calling in and talking to us. I understand that you witnessed what happened this afternoon. I'm glad that you are okay as you talk to us. Can you outline what you saw today?
Yeah, I was on my lunch break, actually. I was driving in Windham at the intersection where Hannaford and Walmart are, and I did witness a person on a motorcycle get shot twice, and was probably maybe the first person to alert, 911, and it did happen like right in the middle of the intersection, so of course caused a lot of congestion there starting. Still really processing through it all. It was pretty traumatic experience, and my heart goes out to the victim's family and anyone else who was involved or affected by it today.
Yes, Julia, obviously very traumatic. What a horrible thing to witness. Maybe you could help us understand, any sense from you on why this happened, why this person went up to the other individual and, as you say, shot them?
No, I don't have any idea. From what I could see, the person was in a moving vehicle. It's just sort of how it played out from what I could see. And then that vehicle kind of continued on through the parking lot or towards the Raymond direction. And from then there wasn't much interaction as that I could see. So I'm not really sure what prompted the entire event.
But just to confirm here, Julia, you're saying it appears that someone was in one vehicle and shot somebody who was on the motorcycle twice. Is that what you witnessed?
Yes.
Julia, when you connected with authorities, did they tell you anything, about their investigation, or did they tell you what to do in those moments? Because you were there before they were able to get there. How was that when you called 911?
They were very receptive. I think I was the first person to call and report it. They were comforting, but also asked me to stand by, be near, but safely near. Because it was a little challenging to describe the location because we weren't at an actual physical address. We were really just in the middle of the road. But the emergency crews arrived very timely and very quickly. So that was, all of it is unfortunate, but it was very fast. So they were there quite quickly.
And Julia, I can't imagine witnessing this. So you saw, the shooting. Did you happen to see, did this person run away? Do you know, were you I'm obviously probably focused on the person that was shot. Do you remember those seconds after?
Honestly, no, not very well.
Understandable.
But I was in my car, so it made it a little challenging to sort of get situated. I also, for my own personal safety, wasn't comfortable immediately pulling over. So that was tricky. But the person the person I think that's still on the loose now was in a vehicle that drove away.
Julia, the trauma and the impact of this, as you mentioned, very difficult, I'm sure, processing this now just hours later. How would you describe the area? We've been talking about the traffic on 302 on a busy Friday afternoon. Were there a lot of cars out there? Were there many people who would have witnessed this?
Yes. There were, it was a very busy Friday afternoon in North Windham. you know, there was cars all over. There were a lot of bystanders that came out of their vehicles. So, you know, plenty of people there trying to lend a hand.
Julia, you probably have driven through this way so many times. You know, I wonder for you, you know, as somebody who lives here, what are you thinking about this afternoon as you think of this place that you are so familiar with that's now, I'm sure, tainted by just a terrible thing that happened this afternoon?
Yeah, sad. You know, you never think it's going to hit quite this close to home. Fortunate too, right? Because who knows how. I feel very fortunate, but I also feel very sad. And we think of Windham and Maine being a really safe place, but you know, over the last few years, there have been some really scary things that have happened.
Did you see the shooter as you were in your car, the person inside that other vehicle who police are saying is responsible for this?
No, I didn't.
And Julia, we're hearing you even have a medical background. I wonder how you approached and what you saw and how you processed what you were seeing and how you reacted to what you were seeing.
I do, yeah. So I think as any medical professional would, you know, I alerted 911 as soon as I could, but also tried to keep my safety, you know, as my main priority too. So
sure.
Yeah, glad
Yeah.
that you are okay, Julia. Thank you again for talking to us. You know, for people in that area. What can you tell them? You know, I can only imagine. I know we've told people to shelter in place, but for people just to kind of understand the magnitude of the violence that you saw today, is there a message you want to send out to your community?
Really, just hug your loved ones, and yeah, I don't have much right now. Like I said, it's been an interesting afternoon of processing things, but really the biggest thing is to hug your loved ones, because you really never know what's going to happen.
All right, Julia.
Day by day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to thank you for taking the time to give us your perspective on what you saw. It really helps folks understand everything that played out there earlier this afternoon. We'll let you go, but thanks again.
Thank you.